Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of FortressCraft Evolved 64-bit mode Season 6 with a Broken Wasps mod 1.3. But before we go into the mod, we are going to go and give a little shout out to DJ. And hopefully you see this where it says advanced conveyor filters. Oh my god, he's done something correct. We've tested it in our season 5 world. We're gonna love this. Just a simple note to you, DJ: don't change it, don't break it, don't do anything with it. Leave it as it is. It works perfectly fine. We love it. We absolutely love it. It makes mass storage obsolete. Okay, just to let you know. When we get to this, when we can do this because of the fortified PCBs, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of stuff. So, what did we do in version 1.3? Okay, so what we did in version 1.3, we added the following. You can now make glowstone seeds. Okay, you will need dirt, you'll need tree trunks, and you'll need a glowstone. Okay, so how do you make glowstones from seeds? Well, basically, you take a glowstone, put it in the recipe, you'll get a glowstone. And the glowstone seeds, you need glowstone. Okay, so we are going to do something because we believe that if we make a glowstone farm, we can make biomass. We're not too sure about that at the moment. So we've also got glass, okay, which has got an unknown material. Okay, so we're not going to tell you what it is because we do know what it is. Okay, because what we've done was in the C menu, we decided that the windows needed to have glass because you just had wooden planks. All you had was wooden planks, and the same with space window, you've got to have glass. So that is the main thing that we did. We're still working on the textures and stuff like that, but you know, it's all well and done. So we've just been looking at our base threats and we're up to 63%. Now, not too sure why that is, because we didn't really do much except find the other 3 ores, and that has given us such a huge amount of stuff to play around with. You can see just how much we've got. You see these conveyor belt filters and stuff like that, these are all the basics, but this is the one that you want. Okay, these conveyor belt filters can be used for general sort out the rubbish, and then these can be sorted out to sort the rubbish out to make even finer bits, to make even finer it's going to be brilliant. And I can't even remember what we were going to do because I believe we were waiting for our texture design here. Okay, so we're still waiting for this. I think, yes, it still only needs 1. There's not much that we can do, but we can start preparing our power plant here. And the nice thing that we got over here, you see, is we can start preparing for our next bit, which I believe is that basic. a basic conveyor belt there. So we need to work on the power plant, because this is going to be the next level that we're going to be doing. Not conveyor belts, want basics for crafting those, because this is going to, believe you me, work in such a nice way that we don't think we're going to be changing the design of this because of the way it works. Because this, as I said, we have got, this is T1, yeah, these are all T1 ores. Okay, so all of these are my T1 ores and they work absolutely gorgeously fine. And this is going to be the T2 ores. Now we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to get some mini hoppers on here, and I don't think we've got any mini hoppers, to be honest. What's that, mini hopper? Yeah, we have got a mini hopper, so we can start filling that one in. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have gold, nickel and titanium, and now on this side we will have the T3s, the new ones, which you can't actually do at the moment. So yeah, it's going to be really nice. So we are looking forward to using these new filters, but we're not going to be doing them yet, like I said. So we're going to get the minis done. So we want 3 more. Okay, so let's see. Mini hoppers. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can get those done, and we can get the prep work, at least the prep work for the mini hoppers ones going there. Okay, so you can see that that will just go in and that will start filling up there, and we've got to start filling out of this. Now we are going to, like I said, be doing lots and lots of work with new bits and pieces. Now this is rough stone rock, so for the glass, just so you know, if you scan the rough thing, yeah, okay, and then we go over there, even though it says it's already known, it's because we've been putting in the bits and pieces. If you go to our mod section, which is getting quite large by the way, okay, unknown material should be actually rough hewn rock. Okay, so not too sure why that's not coming up, so we'll have to check that. That looks like it's a little bug there, so we'll have to check it, but we know it works in our last world, so we might not have the right recipe there, but we will check it. We will check it. And the other thing that we were doing is we did want to get this automated here as well, and as you can see we've got rubble here, so we'll just put that in there. Gonna get rid of these storage crates because basically they're no good to us. Okay, so and we can get rid of these wooden planks. And the snow can go in there as well. And so can those. Copper coal. No, we're keeping the copper coal, and so can the dirt go in there. So that gives us something there to play around with. Like I say, this doesn't tell us what we get, and I'm not too sure about this. This is, like I said, this is always constantly going now. Yeah, I think this is on the last one, so that's basic minor upgrades done. And like I said, we will be doing advanced filtering on this. What I want to do is just send out a ping of unknown. That high pitched whistling, by the way, is because we've got crystals already. So we want to start growing a mushroom farm, just because we want to grow a mushroom farm, and we want to test out our theory. So how do we do it? So first of all, we are going to need some mushroom seeds, and you can see basically we are going to need to see if we can get biomass from the glow shrooms. We are going to need 100 tree trunks. So we've got 8. So we're going to have a look at our tab, and we're just gonna see where the glow shroom is. So we've got the glow shroom there. And I know there's a lot of work that we need to do. Now I've got 8 tree trunks and I can't see them anywhere. We've got leaves, we've got glow shrooms, we've got dirt. So I know that I've got the dirt and we've got the tree trunks. So basically we need to go and get some trees. So let's go and find a tree. Here's a tree. Let's put some light on. Oh, we're gonna want these. So this actually gives us something to do, and obviously we are going to be making lots and lots and lots and lots of biomass if this works. Now don't forget the amount that you get from mining biomass is going to be so far superior than what you're going to get from this. Okay, but this can be the very, very first farm, because this can be automated, because believe it or not, if you set it up correctly, yeah, you'll be able to make an automated glow shroom farm. I know DJ's gonna hate that, because that just reminds us of Minecraft. And biomass is really, really very important to us, and it's just so much good fun. But we wanted to test it out now, because the thing that we wanted to test was, could we get something that we haven't already found, which is obviously biomass. Because I don't think you can. I think you've got to be able to have found the item before you can make biomass. But if we have an automated biomass farm, that makes us the first automated fuel for rockets and for our turbines and for all nice sort of goodies and stuff like that. So, you know, it's gonna have its uses. That's why we want to try and have a farm. So we are at 100 bits. Okay, so we've got our bits and pieces there. And of course we're going to make a lovely bit underneath here just to have a glow stream farm. And of course, if we can make it, we can have light, because we can use plants as a light source. So do remember that as well. That is one of the other things that we did. We might make the other plants harvestable and stuff like that, just to give you a chance. So, you know, the first thing is we need to craft these. Now we need to make close rooms. Now we need to make these. And you can get the idea. There you go, look, you see? We are doubling everything all the time. And you can see just how quickly we've managed to get. Ooh, we've run out of tree trunks, so we need to not worry about that. 48, 73, 98, 100. So there we go. So what I want to do to test this out, this is a theory. It may not work. Okay, it definitely may not work. So first of all, we're going to get some storage hopper. We're going to get a storage hopper. Okay, this is just one storage hopper because we need this on our macerator. Okay, so that's one storage hopper. And then what we're going to need is some filters. Okay, but we haven't got the tin yet. Okay, so we're going to get those out there. As you can see, everything's coming quite reasonably. I wouldn't say quickly, but it is coming in reasonably. So we've got conveyor belt filters. I'm going to need one for the biomass, one for the ore, and one for coal. Okay. Because I don't think it's going to do the coal. So that's that one there, because we got two here, so we can start off with two. Because the problem with the filters, but it's not really a problem, is first of all we have to do an access tunnel, because we're now getting to the point of we need to have access. Okay, so we need to have access down here. and I want to bring it out just a little bit. It will be nice when we've got things like doors and stuff like that. So this is our access, and we may, because we're going to have a nice big filter system, we want to make it nice, is we may have well, we need to make this a lot deeper, obviously, because we need to get this sorted out. But how are we going to, how deep are we going to have this? Because that's going to be so we're going to need to, just for a little bit of argument's sake, we're going to get all this done here. We're going to get this done, because we need a depth of 3. Okay, so we're going to get this one done here. Okay, so this will be just slightly rearranged here. Just get this sorted out. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to have this come into come on. Why have I got no energy? Right, so we're going to have, come on, where's our hopper? We're going to have our storage hopper, you see, come into here. And you see, the other nice thing is we can get this. We can have glow streams there and stuff like that, but we'll put a pink bit there. And we're going to take out this little bit. Because what you're going to need on these filters, yeah, is you're going to need 2 filters, and you're going to have this one here, and you're going to have this one here. Just so you guys can see, I'm going to have to put torches in. Let's put a torch in on the roof here. Okay, because what we're gonna want is just to get some of these done here, is just need a hopper. So that this one here is we're going to be setting this to biomass. Okay, so hopefully biomass will go into there, and then along this one will be ore. Okay, so this one will be ore along here, and we've got the conveyor belt there. It's a normal one, I think. Right, let's see how we've got the other ones. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 5. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is the test. We're gonna see. I said this is set to biomass, this is set to ore. Now we do know that we haven't found biomass yet, so we are going to put in our 100 mushrooms. Okay, so there you go, there goes 100 mushrooms. And what we're going to do as well is we're going to take 100 rough hewn rock, and we're going to put that in there, and we're going to see whether or not we get any biomass. Okay, so we're going to leave that running, and hopefully if we have, we will get biomass in here. If we don't get anything, we'll just get ore. And it's just a theory. Will the theory hold out, and will we be able to make our own farm? We don't know. We really do not know. But it means we can have something really, really good. Just to achieve something, just to do something. Now we've got all of these to have a look at, and we're going to be having a look at those in the next episode and stuff like that. And we've got it, so we're going to make it. And there we go. So we've now got all of those, which is the second one going here. Okay, and we're going to have a look and see what we found, what we got. So this now gives us T2 forced induction. We've got unknown material there. Macerator auto excavator. We're going to be possibly using those. I really wish they would dig down. Okay, it could be such a good little mini quarry, you know, but it's not to be. So let's have a look. What did we get? What else did we get? We have to look at the recipes first. Okay, this is what we have to look at. We have to look at these recipes. Okay, so we've got 5 recipes, which is an enhanced drill motor, which is insert into ore extractor to improve collection speed to plus 400% at the cost of increased power usage. Power required 25. Okay, so we're going to research that. It's only 1 point, and we still don't want any of these. So the projects we have got. So what are the ones that we're going to be doing? I think we're going to be leaving it there because we've done 30 minutes. We showed you our mushroom farm for biomass. We're going to see how we go along with that. And you never know, it may or may not work. So we'll see you very shortly if you are watching a live feed. If you're not and you're watching on YouTube, we'll see you tomorrow when we have a look at what projects we can do. Have fun, stay safe, we'll see you soon on the bounce.